Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, HB3. Hey, Sunflower. Hey, Rose Glitter. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Medicine. All right, gang. So we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on, and then we are out of here. All right. Hey, Scott. Girl, you know they are. I've been doing some spring cleaning, so it's not really allergies. But you know when you dusting and stuff, be all flying through the air. So yeah, I was doing some little decluttering and stuff. So kinda got some dust up there. But I'm alright, thank you though. Alright, let's see, gang. Okay, overall energy is the Two of Cups. Connections, love, friendship, bonding, meeting of the minds, mutual agreement. So maybe you really want something to work right now, okay? Got the Five of Swords with this. Somebody could be fighting for something to work. Like, we have to stay connected. Like, now, normally when the Five of Swords come on, I'd be a little irritated, but for some reason, I'm not too irritated with this. We'll clarify further, of course, but it looks like somebody is like willing to do whatever it takes to make a connection work, okay? Somebody's like, I'll fight for this. So this is something that means a lot to someone. Or someone that means a lot to someone. What is this, please? Yeah, somebody can't find the words to say something. I don't know. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, see, I don't feel like this is really something to be too worried about as of this moment, but you know the energy be flipping, okay? But I don't know, gang. It kind of seems like somebody is just sticking by something. Like I just hear like this has to work. This has to, like by any means necessary. Something has to happen. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's like don't worry about it too much. Like don't stress yourself out about it. Show me this. Damn, cards is flying. Nine of Wands. Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody is willing to go the distance for something here. Yeah. You know what I just heard? I heard that song by what's that dude name? Come on, LL Cool J. And it's like at the end of one of those verses, he says something like, I can't stand to see you sliding with someone else or something like that. It slips my mind, but it's like it got an R&B hook to it or something. Not doing it. No, not I need love. The chorus. It's an R&B chorus. It's a guy singing. 'Cause I've been imagining more ways. I'm gonna love you better. That song. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. That's what that's the song. That's the song I'm hearing. So I don't know. Maybe you could be ready to walk away from something, or maybe you're not worried about somebody no more, and somebody is just kind of like, hey, piece of positivity. Somebody's like, I'm not letting this go. I'm fighting for this. 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Somebody's like, I don't get tired. Somebody don't get tired. Like, if you're not worried about somebody right now, 9 of Swords in reverse, that makes them worry about you even more. It's like somebody doesn't want your attention elsewhere or on anyone else. If this is romantic for you, now if this is friendship, this is weird, okay? Because no friend should be feeling this deep about you connecting elsewhere. But if this is love or romance, somebody really feels like they want to fight for you or fight for this thing here, and they're not giving up. 9 of Wands. Somebody is very persistent here. Show me this, please. Sun in reverse, 6 of Cups. Somebody who's listening to this right now does not have anybody in their life that feels like this about them. This could be upsetting to someone. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in reverse. So somebody could be like, oh, this is not my message. But I mean, every message ain't going to be for you. This ain't a personal reading. But somebody could feel like that. With the 6 of Cups in reverse, too, somebody could feel like they've been alone for a long time. So they couldn't imagine anybody feeling like this about them. Or if someone is feeling like this about you, you may not want to accept their apology. With the Page of Cups in reverse, Sun in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse. You could be like, well, that's the past. So 9 of Swords, I'm not worried about that anymore. Yeah. That's a lot of you. So everybody in a different space. But for the overall energy, it's 2 of Cups, okay? So has something to do with relationships or connections here. All right, what do we have, please? Hey, Gio. 3 of Cups in the upright position. Okay. Somebody about to go find their happiness. 8 of Cups in the upright with the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. I feel like that's somebody's mission right now. Is to, and when I say find happiness, you don't have to be so literal. I don't mean like you're going to go find someone that makes you happy. You know, like your journey, 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands could just be happiness with the 3 of Cups. Like that's your mission in life right now, is to be happy, to be joyful, to have things, you know, to celebrate life. 8 of Wands, I feel like you more than ready as well. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Hermit. And I feel like you could have went on the inside first, like a journey within that made you become more clear about the journey without. And you know that something has to change. Yeah. Some of you guys too, you may get an opportunity to travel for, like, instead of business or serious matters, With the Three of Cups, you could have an opportunity to travel for like fun, leisure time, a celebration, a get together. Maybe some of you guys know some Aquariuses. This is their season. And maybe they're like, yo, I'm having a get together, come through, and you like, I'm on my way, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands here. And you could have been like just doing nothing, like bored with the Eight of Cups, just stuck. And this is like, hey, sunflower. And this is like a good opportunity, like, yes, because I wasn't doing nothing anyway. I was just sitting here anyway. So oh, give them my wishes. Tell them I said, hey, happy birthday, happy solar return. Yeah, so you might be preparing for that with the Three of Cups, just kind of like, getting ready to go have a good time. But it might be some travel involved here. Show me this. The Judgment in reverse. Let's clarify that. That's different. Why would that come out? Oh, great. Tell him he need to come get a reading for his birthday. No, I'm just kidding. He know I'm kidding. Okay. What is this Judgment in reverse, please? The Nine of Cups. Okay, so look, guys. Try to stay level-headed in this. Like, don't misjudge the situation. For some of you, you might not, you might get to this place where you kind of like, nah. You silly sunflower. This is gonna be a good time, okay? It's gonna be a good time for you. But with the Judgment in reverse, it's kind of like you might doubt that. Because you're so used to staying in the house, or just like you might even feel some guilt going out and having a good time. Don't do that. With the Nine of Cups, it's like, yes, enjoy, indulge. You barely do. Okay, so this is long awaited for somebody. You need to go ahead and do it. I just heard book the trip. Yeah, Death card in the upright. It's time for a change. I'm telling you, it's time for a change. It's time. Like, you gotta be the butterfly right now. Maybe even with the Three of Cups, you gotta start being more of a social butterfly. And with the Judgment in reverse, it's like, don't harshly judge everything. Like, it's okay to just get together, like, with people on surface level for a minute. It's not like you gotta swim in that or stay in that, but you might just need like a good time where it doesn't have to be so serious and like all of that. With the Judgment in reverse, like a judgment-free zone. Maybe somebody needs to be in a judgment-free zone. Maybe somebody is like always stuck to a program, or maybe somebody has some type of guilt associated with having a good time. I don't know, but Spirit is like, no, Nine of Cups. It's time to like change that. Be happy. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, the money gonna come back. It's the experiences that someone needs with the Eight of Wands. The money gonna come back to you. The time won't. So like, seize the moment. You are like the alchemist here. It's time to turn all of this humdrum energy into something like beautiful and fun. And it's like, that's what I'm saying, because with the Temperance is 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water. So it's like, everything don't have to be deep and prophetic all the time. Like, You can come back to the depths when you're ready. But spirit is like, you need some frivolous fun. Like just some, go out, go dancing, have some drinks. Of course, within safety and reason and all the things we already know. But like, no. Somebody needs the Nine of Cups moment where they're satisfied, where their needs are met. Three of Cups, somebody needs to like talk to other people. I don't know. Maybe you spend a lot of time with like children or something, or maybe you don't have too many peers, but somebody needs to be around people like of their age group, their demographic, their like, or maybe someone needs a different. It's just something where somebody needs to like, I don't know. Cause like you could, if you spend a lot of time with your children or your family or your pets or whatever, and you never really talk to anybody about, yeah, sunflower, you definitely need a little mommy day, a me day. You need a splurge. But yeah, it's time to balance that out. And that's the thing about being spiritual. It's your default. So it's not like um it's not like you can't come back to your natural settings, but it's like you need some fun. Like don't overthink everything. Just go have a good time and then bring your ass back home and sit down. But I don't care if you just go out for appetizers or something. Somebody needs to have fun. Like somebody needs to get out of the same old routine they in. It's going to make them like dulled. Okay? Yeah, Four of Swords. Somebody rest a lot. Hey, no hating on that. We all need our rest and our time to recharge. I totally agree. But maybe you're over rested. And you need to get out and like have a good time. Now, if you a parent, maybe you need to take your child out, let them run themselves crazy, and then they'll come home and get some good sleep, and then you can have some time to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's something going on there where you gotta have a healthy balance of play and whatever whatever your responsibilities are. Um, And if you're on a spiritual journey, you need to know that it's okay to have fun. You're not going to get strike down to hell. That's not the journey. If you just go out and have a good time. I noticed in the beginning of spiritual journeys, people are like overly critical. Um, and that's fine because you're in a disciplinary stage, you learning. But as you become an older, wiser spirit, more mature spirit, you start to see like it's the simple things, and it's not so much always depriving yourself of things. All right, let's see, gang. Okay, what do we have for the collective, please? Hey, Lily. 10 of Pentacles? Oh my gosh. Well, maybe bonds with certain family members are growing, getting stronger. I see people's family growing even. Somebody is really accumulating a lot of generational wealth. 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Um, Things are about to take a turn for somebody's family on the upswing. Yeah. I see money. What's up, Forrest Davis? I see money flowing in and out of it for a family. You know, um, but it's good. And it's kind of like just the regular things too, bills being paid, money money being replenished after those bills paid. You know, I see a circulation of currency for someone, especially within the home. And you know what, Ashe? I feel like somebody has been successful in really tackling some type of generational curse or pattern. Within their own immediate family. So, like, how they're telling me this is like, say you got a big family, or you don't have to have a big family, whatever. That family is broken. You leave that family. You create your own family. The family that you created out of that brokenness is going to be successful. That's where the generational wealth starts. That's where the healing has started. It's got something to do with like the third or the fourth generation or something like that. But that's how they're showing me it. So you may not be able to go back to the past and fix things with your family, but the family that you have created will be fine, will be successful. This is where the generational curses stop and the generational wealth begins. And this wasn't easy for somebody, because I'm seeing somebody having like a lot of moments of struggle and feeling outcasted and feeling like ostracized but punished even. Mm-hmm. What is this, please? Oh, the high priestess in the upright. Yeah, so confirmation. Yeah. This high priestess is the one that shifted the generational cycles. They really saw a lot that harmed the bloodline, and so now they have taken the responsibility of it. The high priestess is not afraid of responsibility or the unknown. And this could have started for someone at a young age, maybe even teenage years. But somebody has always been like the standout in a weird way. You could have always been the one that people was like, oh, they weird, or they on some weird shit. Or you could have been like the silent observer in the family. Like you've noticed every pattern of everyone, and maybe you could have been fighting hard to not be that way. But whoever I'm speaking to, they were born with like a spiritual gift or like a spiritual calling on their life. Like they was born with that on their life. So their road was already going to be more difficult than the average person. With the high priestess energy, you are, and this is going to sound harsh, but you are like maybe like your family's karma, or nah, it's not karma. You hold up a mirror to the family. If you have moved away from them, um that was a gift. There was always something special about you. I'm telling you, I could see it. Even from a child, there was something. You were labeled weird, or just odd or different. And maybe with the high priestess energy, people couldn't quite put their finger on it. Because you didn't really say much. You could have been a quiet child too. All right, thank you, Spirit. What do you have anything else for this? The death card in reverse. So some of the people in your family struggle with change. Like they see the changes that you've made, but I don't really think with the high priest, I don't feel like they really quite know what the changes are and how you were prompted to make them. You could be very mysterious to them. They're struggling with change. They know you have the answers, how the high priestess is next to the death in reverse, but they have an emotional pride about them that won't allow them to come to you for advice or assistance because maybe they're older than you or something like that. But it's an air of pride there. But they know you know the answers. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. They know you got the keys or the jewels or whatever. You have valuable information or something valuable about you. Yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles here with the Empress. So they know like that you know your shit or that you are embodying this, what they are struggling with changing. But I just feel like pride is not going to allow someone to come to you and ask you sage wisdom or advice about how you changed. So therefore, they're willing to just stay the same because of their pride and the lower aspect of their ego. They struggle with changing everything. Diet, lifestyle choices, character flaws, things of that nature. So if you feel like out of all your family, you're the only one who's truly on your spiritual journey, then this message is for you. And I'm being brought back to that saying that if you don't come from a rich family, then a rich family has to come from you. And this could be rich in spirit because there are a lot of people who are abundant. They come from money, you know, estates and all kind of shit, and they be mean spirited, broken in spirit. So however that resonates for you. But the high priestess to the empress to the ace of pentacles, you will be the one that creates this generational wealth in your bloodline. Confirmation, the queen of wands in the upright position. Okay, so yeah, you've got the, how do you say it? You got the we'll just go with, you've got the power to do it. Queen of Wands is a little witchy too, so you may dibble and dabble. But I feel like if you dibble and dabble, it's to change history. It's not to harm anyone. It's to like clean up your bloodline. It's to heal the bloodline, to bring wealth into the bloodline or things of value into the bloodline. Like, if you use your powers, this is how you use them. Now, don't get me wrong. The Queen of Wands knows how to do defense, magic, and all of that. So you can't play the Queen of Wands. But their mission, if you looking for beef, the Queen of Wands ain't got time, because the Queen of Wands is like, bitch, I'm here breaking generational curses. You the last thing I'm worried about. So whoever this Queen of Wands is, you know, this is a lot of dark, divine, feminine energy with the high priestess, the empress, the Queen of Wands. So, you know, somebody is definitely tapped in to their dark divine feminine energy, and they're utilizing that power to create a better life for themselves and their loved ones. And then Spirit just said they're highly protected on this mission. So you probably shouldn't bother this person. If you know like you on some fuck shit, just don't bother this person. Don't bother this person because they on a mission. It's a highly ordained mission. If you bother this person and try to alter whatever it is Spirit has them on, you're gonna befall a very bad fate will be awaiting you. This is someone who Spirit don't play about. So it's best to just stay out of their way. They not bothering you. You don't gotta bother them. Yeah, Four of Swords again. They not worried about nothing external like that. Show me this. Yeah. Seven of Cups in reverse. They're not into confusion, drama, hidden agendas, hidden motives, all of that. They're not with any of that. This is someone who they speak very clearly. If they say they don't like something, then they just don't like it. It's not like this is not someone who like sugarcoats things, pussyfoots around, accepts whatever is given to them. No. Yeah, with the Lovers and the upright here. Yeah. They only want like solidarity. No drama. They have an important mission. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and they're not allowing anything to distract them or throw them off. With the High Priestess energy, they have, of course, access to the Akashic Records, but this person is an old soul. This could be somebody in their early 20s that seemed like a 50-year-old woman, 60-year-old woman. It's somebody that want to retire at 35, 40. Like this somebody got an old soul, ancient wisdom on them. You ever seen those people who are born with like gray hair? Like a streak of gray hair? That's a blessing. That's a birthmark. That's something spiritual. Yeah, so yeah, just leave this person alone. Show me this. Or maybe somebody grayed prematurely or something due to like so much ancient wisdom that they embody. Yeah, I'm telling you, just leave this person alone. Eight of Pentacles, they just minding their business. They work hard. They're working hard on whatever this mission is that Spirit has them on. Bottom of the deck here is the Devil in reverse. Yeah, this person knows how to tame they demons. That's why you also probably got to leave this person alone, because they tame their demons. But I feel like whoever this person is, if you do something detrimental to them, and they're not talking about petty shit like, oh, they didn't like my picture, or oh, they didn't comment me back, or oh, they blocked me on no, I'm not talking about shit like that. I'm talking about real betrayal, real wicked shit. This person will, Four of Pentacles in reverse, unleash their demons. Let them run free. Like, this is definitely somebody who has worked on themselves, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, to become this powerhouse that they are, spiritually, physically, with the Empress. They're nurturing too. With the Devil energy, this person, it could be very addictive as well to men and women. Because we have Pan here on the Devil card. So This could be somebody that men and women are like obsessively attracted to because of the allure of the Queen of Wands, the nurturing energy they embody as the Empress, and then the spiritual essence knowledge they hold as the High Priestess. So this person has to be very mindful of who they sleep with, who they allow in their court, who they're around in period. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles with the Sun. Yeah. Somebody has severed vows of poverty. Three of Swords in reverse. They have vowed that they will no longer be taking these kind of losses. 6 of Pentacles in the upright. They can be very giving of their time and their energy, and they do want something in return for that, though. See, that's the thing about the dark divine feminine. They're not just going to be used like a tool. You definitely have to give back to this energy. All right, let's move forward. Okay, so you have the court card energy here, Queen of Cups in reverse with the 4 of Wands. So you have someone who is like in their feelings here about how stable you are. I don't know if this person felt like you couldn't have any stability or anything without them, but somebody is definitely overly emotional about your foundation, how you live, where you live. I don't know. But I don't feel like that's any of their concern. But see, the thing about the Queen of Cups in reverse, they often misread things, misintuit things, because they're shrouded with negative emotions to everything. Show me this. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. See, this person's problem is that they won't build anything. They won't plant any seeds, so nothing's growing. And they're looking outside of themselves and seeing everyone else's foundation or whatever anyone else has built from the ground up with this 8 of Pentacles here that came out for you. And it makes them depressed. If this is a friend, you need to cut ties with this person. Because nobody in your life should be depressed because you're solid or your foundation is solid. That shouldn't make anyone depressed. Those two things don't even sound right together. Friend and depressed about your foundation. It's because they've given up on their 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They've given up on building anything. Okay, show me this. Seven of Cups. And yeah, they're confused. Their judgment is clouded. They got a lot going on emotionally. It has nothing to do with you. Page of Wands in the upright. You're just living your life. For some of you guys, this is a mom or an aunt or a sister that kind of played the role as mom or something. But it's just somebody here who didn't even try to build nothing. And And it's not everybody's journey to build something, I guess. I don't know everybody's fucking journey. But it's like, if they would take the emotion that they feel towards whatever foundation you have and put it towards building something or planting seeds or trying their hand at something, then maybe they wouldn't be sitting around feeling like that. But then the spirit is like, well, no, they would, because they're emotionally attached to everything. So if they plant a seed and it doesn't grow overnight, they just stop watering it. So this is more about them than it is about you. Show me this. This is giving envy. Confirmation, 4 of Wands. See? Somebody envies like your life. It's like this person could see you in a certain aesthetic or something, and they automatically look at themselves to see if what they have matches what you have. And it doesn't. And it makes them, depressed. But I really don't care to be in this energy too much, because I feel like people like this just be wanting attention for no reason. Anything else on this? Page of Pentacles with the King of Swords. They really want you to pass down some type of knowledge, or they want you to give them something. It's like they feel like you're responsible, collective. And I don't even know if they know that they feel like that. I don't fucking know, because they don't even know. This person is very moody. But they kind of feel like you need to be on the giving end of something to them, like an apology, or you need to break the ice or break the silence, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't really care for any of the queens in reverse. But the thing that really bothers me about this Queen of Cups in reverse right now is that they're worried about the wrong shit. And their energy is very draining. It's very draining because they're too up and down. They're too all over the place. They want you to offer them something, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, but they also want to be able to reject you. So it's just weird. It's just weird. They want you to force something. They want to be able to say no, and then you just keep being like, well, here, well, here, well, here, well, here. That's going to soothe some insecurity inside of them, that if you keep offering them something and they keep turning it down, inside they want it. But they want it. They weird. They want to act like they don't, to see how far you will go to give it to them. Yeah. 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they want you to be in your head about them or about whatever. But it's making me irritated, because this is stupid. It has nothing to do with the foundation. You can't come to someone who's building something and then start throwing all these feelings at them, or emotions, or bratty energy, or I don't have it, you have it, I'm mad, but still give it to me. But it's too much. It's too much. I want to get out of there. I'm getting out of there. Because that's dumb. The queens are too old to be acting like that. Okay? They're not pages. You would think they know better, but See, the Queen of Cups in reverse is very emotionally manipulative. So they're going to use that. They want to trigger you emotionally to keep you in your head about whatever the fuck it is they can't figure out themselves. Seven of Cups. Like, I don't know how I feel, but I want you to figure it out. No. Fuck no. You got the Four of Wands and the upright twice. So let's get back to your foundation here. It's looking solid for you. Okay? And I picked this up for you guys before. You're going to leave one home and go into another home. Like, but it's going to be like you like where you are, but I feel like there's an opportunity for growth with the Four of Wands and the After Tarot. So it's like you go from one stable foundation right into another stable foundation. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in the upright position with the Fool in the upright position. Yeah. If you're going to take a leap of faith, I feel like you've already thought on it a long time. You could be somebody who has like photographic memory or like computative memory. Like you can kind of like take notes in your mind and not have to write them down. Or with the Hangman representing the sign of Pisces, with I believe, I imagine energy, you can visualize things really well. And it's like as you're visualizing it, it's being built up like in another space of time. And it's just waiting there for you. So there's something you could have built up, took notes on in your mind, and you visualized it though. You just didn't think about it. And so now it's materializing, Queen of Pentacles, somewhere in the distance with the Fool. But it's waiting for you to catch up to it. Two of Wands. It's just going to take some expansion, but it's going to be expansive. I just keep seeing like a win-win forecast or something for somebody. So don't worry about your home or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, Hierophant. Something is blessed and highly favored here. Telling you, whatever you put out there already in the spiritual realm, it's about to really materialize for you. Like this is ordained with the Hierophant here, that you would have this, that this would be for you. It's ordained. So it's definitely going to be yours. Like man can't even destroy this. Like one spirit has their hand on things, that's an unshakable hand. You see how the hand is up in the air and the other hand is on the whatchamacallit? Yeah. Spirit is like, I already said what I said. I've already ordained this. It's for them. So don't even worry about it. All right, what do we have, please? Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the past is over. You had the Six of Cups in reverse earlier. The past is over. And Spirits is saying too, like, let go of the past. Do you want this new future that I'm giving you? Well, if you want it, you gotta let go of the past. You can't bring that bullshit over into what I'm giving you now. So I'm telling you, you got about 3 months, 4 months max to let some shit go. Especially if you don't even hold on to that shit for years with the Six of Cups in reverse. Better let some shit go. Come springtime, shit gonna be way different for somebody. Somebody gonna be super abundant, happy, on to new, bigger and better things. Whatever grudges you holding, let that shit go. I'm telling you, whatever hidden animosity you got, let that shit go. Because Spirit's trying to give you something abundant and grand. A whole new fucking life, even for some of you. But you got to be in the space to receive that. Can't still be walking around mad at shit that happened 7, 8, 9 years ago and thinking some new shit gonna pop up. But it's like at the same time with the Two of Wands here, Spirit is giving you a preview with this Two of Wands of what you could have if you just let go of the past with the Six of Cups in reverse. You're getting a preview of it. Right now, the Star card. Yeah, Spirit is like, all right, clean it up. If that's all you got to do, it ain't got shit to do with forgiveness. Get out the lower aspect of your ego. It's letting shit go so that on the inside, you can replace that shit. You got to get that out of you and then put something new and better inside of you. There's motherfuckers with permanent frowns because they hold everything. It's people with permanent sadness in their voice or anger or displeasure or apprehension or fear or worry because they hold on to everything. But I'm telling you, for somebody, whoever this is for, something beautiful is about to come into your life. It's ordained that it would happen. Okay? So it's time to heal with the Star and just live your life. Fuck who had you fucked up. Like, all that shit don't matter when you really think about it. Did it stop your money? Now, if it stopped your money or hurt your kids, we ride at dawn. But if it didn't, it's peanuts. Yes, a table will be prepared for you in the presence of your enemies. But if you still watching your enemies and trying to fight and hold on to that shit, you won't even see the table. You be looking back. Food cold. Drinks warm. Like, we play a part in everything. What is this? Now, I ain't saying don't protect. You already know how I'm about protection, but can't keep dwelling on that shit. Yeah, the Fool. It's time to go. It's time for a new adventure. Spirit is setting you free. And you even got to worry about taking this leap. You going to Tower in reverse. Don't even worry about taking the leap. The tower is in reverse. It's over for all of that. It's your time to soar. It is what it is. But you can't be holding on to that shit. The tower has fallen. So now it's time to build something stronger and better in its place. Hence the Four of Wands that talks about the fourth house, the home, your foundation, things of that nature. So when this tower falls, fuck crying over spilled milk, build something better and stronger that can't be knocked down. That's what you're being called to do in the coming cycles. Help Spirit prepare this table for you. Confirmation. Help Spirit prepare this table for you. They gonna do all the heavy lifting. All right, let's see. And I knew the Hierophant was going to come out on my soul. I felt Spirit being like, I'm going to come out. I'm going to show him. I'm like, all right, let me just keep pulling. Yep. But it's time, gang. You got the Fool and the Upright twice. It's time. Mm-hmm. And the Hangman in reverse, you're going to have an epiphany. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Four of Cups in reverse here with the Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're very disinterested, or you will be finding yourself becoming very disinterested in people who you in two minds about. What I mean by that is if you feel a way about somebody, you're gonna be like, you know what, I feel a way. Let me just remove myself. Or if you feel like somebody is in two minds about you, you're gonna remove yourself. But I also feel too that somebody is done with that energy, done with thinking about the worst case scenario. Somebody is done being bored and discontent. You know what I mean? Like somebody is like tired of that. They tired of the way that feels in body, in themselves. Like somebody's tired of the way their mind works. Like I'm tired of thinking of all this shit. I'm tired of always feeling mad or sad, or like somebody is like making up their mind and deciding like they're not gonna keep dwelling on that shit. Bottom of the deck here is the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, because they feel like it's making them sick. Or with the Lovers in reverse here, it's making people sick of them. And you know it's time to change when you get tired of your own shit. I mean, some people don't because they don't even self-reflect. But somebody here is self-reflecting like, you know what? I am the negative energy in the room. I am the one bringing down the vibe in my own space. And I feel like somebody is tired of it. It's almost making them emotionally unavailable and cold and withdrawn. And they don't want that no more. They could have lost too with the major arcana, the Lovers in reverse. They could have lost a significant relationship, contract, or something like that in their life due to this kind of discontent energy and boredom or contentious spirit mindset that they have. It could have missed out on like major opportunities because they were only seeing the negative in everything. But it could have missed out on really connecting with somebody. Now, that just brought to mind this story. If this is a love relationship. So, Idris Elba. Hey, babe. Call me. I miss you. But anyway, Idris Elba used to date this singer named K. Michelle. And they ended up breaking up. And on an interview, both of them talked about it. And he was saying that he broke up with her because she couldn't believe that somebody like a intelligent black man like him or a successful black man or whatever would want somebody like her. And she admitted to that too, and that she was just being so doubtful and negative. You crazy so far. Um, she admitted to it too, and she regrets it. So, sometimes stuff like that can happen. You be so stuck in this misery and discontentment and thinking the negative about everything, that when something good comes to you, you're not able to acknowledge it. And I'm telling you, good people don't stick around too long for that. Like being an emotional punching bag for an insecurity someone else has. Someone with a lot of love to offer and someone who wants something substantial, they will leave you for stuff like that. Friend, partner, business partner, whatever. When people have a vision and you are clouding that with insecurity, they will leave you alone, you know? But that was just something that got brought to my attention real quick. All right, show me this. Yeah, waiting for that shoe to drop, and it's not. And you can have somebody on your team that really fuck with you. But insecurities from the past will have you thinking that, oh, it couldn't be me. Something's up, And then for fear of being hurt or abandoned or something, you hurry up and push something away that could have been good for you. Show me this King of Cups in reverse, please. Queen of Wands, Justice. Yeah, see? I'm telling you. Queen of Wands with the Justice and the upright. Yeah, this is a person that's not going to stick around for that. Like, they will not be treated unjust just because this King of Cups in reverse got emotional issues. This is like you could be somebody handsome, beautiful, got a lot going for yourself. You get with somebody who has insecurities, emotional hangups. They could block opportunities for you, drain the life out of you. Because you'll be constantly trying to prove to them that just because you are beautiful or handsome and got a lot of things going for yourself doesn't mean you're going to do them wrong with the Justice in the upright. Somebody is literally, this Queen of Wands came out in the upright twice. Somebody is literally leading with good intentions. But Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, it's just they're around very insecure people. So even their good intentions are misconstrued as an offense or something, or I don't fucking know. I don't even really think it's anything to know. It's just somebody's insecurities and emotional hangups makes them think even people who coming in on the right side of things have bad intentions. They miss out on expansion. They miss out on love. They miss out on connections. They miss out on contracts because they carry this energy across their whole life. And nobody can change this. You can't heal them from this with the alchemy of your love. This is an inside job. They have to go within and pour into their insecurities and fix that. Bottom of the deck is the Strength in reverse, yeah, because it weakens connections. It weakens things around them. Things seem to crumble. Yeah. But this Queen of Wands is not standing for it. This is somebody that will watch a child throw a tantrum in the store and just walk over them and finish shopping. And the child is a grown up. Like, oh, so you still over there falling out? Okay. Because the King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, they are known for throwing emotional temper tantrums. These are people you got to just walk away from. Queen of Wands will step right over you and get back to business as usual. And somebody could not be used to that. They could be used to people having knee-jerk reactions to their emotional temper tantrums, and when they don't, they can't believe it. Or they just be like, see, they're just like everyone else. No, you're just like you, the old you. You refuse to change. And you're trying outdated methods with energies who are just not going to put up with it. All right, come on, let's get it. And this Queen of Wands, thank you. This Queen of Wands here, let's go back to her. or them, because this, it doesn't just have to be a woman. But this Queen of Wands here is experiencing justice go in their favor. And I feel like it's because people within their emotional temper tantrums, they threw things at this Queen of Wands that they didn't have to. So now this Queen of Wands is in a space of receiving justice for all that was thrown at her or him due to people not being able to control their emotions. Hold on, y'all. Let me go grab some tissue. I'll be right back.
Saved enough to take my mom on a cruise. What's this?
Little formula I like to celebrate when customers say, I am looking for a restaurant budget. There you are. How about some sushi? Can I sit down and eat that? Oh, absolutely. And really.
My credit score went up.
Hey, keep going, but less. You saved for this golf trip. Really did. All right, who's next?
What if 1999 got you your choice of 2 pizzas, Parmesan bread bites and cinnamon bread bites? Wait, it does? Oh yeah, it's the perfect combo. Just $19.99 for it all. Only from
Okay, I'm back. Hold on, let me mute this. Okay, I'm back. Now I can breathe again. Okay. So show me this Queen of Wands justice, please, Spirit. Five of Wands. Yep, justice from drama. I'm telling you. If somebody was giving this Queen of Wands a hard time, man, justice is at play for this energy. Whatever was thrown here at this Queen of Wands, they're receiving justice for it. Yeah, show me, please. Two of Pentacles, putting them in situations where they had to juggle. Somebody had a lot of people coming at them. Wherever this Queen of Wands is, they had a lot of people coming at them. A lot of stuff. A lot of people gunning for their spot. Gunning for whatever opportunities that were being granted to them. And somebody had to really pick and choose. Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. This Queen of Wands really had to pick and choose what battles. It's like, okay, Lou, let me knock out the big battles first. I'll come back to this little shit. I feel like the Queen of Wands really had to fight for everything that they have and multitask. Like while they're fighting against this low-balling energy with the Five of Wands, they were still juggling with their own divinity, trying to keep their dharma in line. You know, like this Queen of Wands had to go through a lot. They could have fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. Show me this. Yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. Now it's like, okay, now who's laughing now? The Queen of Wands is laughing now. The Queen of Wands is like, oh, this shit ain't so funny now. Confirmation, Ace of Swords, and the upright here at the bottom of the deck. Mm-hmm. Yep. I want to see what's up with this Five of Wands real quick. And thank you. The Spirit is showing me like these is just randoms coming at this Queen of Wands. Just randoms that have no stake in this person's life, path, nothing. They just coming out the woodwork, you know. Everybody got a problem with the Queen of Wands. Motherfuckers, the Queen of Wands ain't never even stepped in the same room with got a problem with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the Five of Cups in reverse, though. So they're like, why everybody so mad? Why everybody so down in the dumps? Like, Queen of Wands don't even, like, understand. I mean, they understand, but they don't understand, like, what the problem is. Show me this. Oh, wait a minute. Show me this Five of Wands. Bitch, Five of Wands clarified by the Five of Wands after tarot. Whatever the problem is, it's being solved. Okay, you notice the contrast here, and the traditional Five of Wands confirmation. They're fighting in the Five of Wands and the after tarot. Everybody's in their place. So this is the major arcana justice coming in, putting everybody in their place for this Queen of Wands. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, greetings to you in Texas. All right, let's see here. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, people was trying to fuck with this Queen of Wands. Stability, money, reputation, legacy, all of that. I'm telling you, this Queen of Wands had to fight just to be their natural self. But see, sometimes the Queen of Wands could be very intimidating because they don't care about what anybody thinks about them. And to people who are a part of like groupthink, or they care about how other people feel about them or see them, it's very unnerving to be around somebody who's just unapologetically themselves. They don't feel like it, they don't do it. They feel like it, they do it. And so when the Queen of Wands shows up amongst these types of energies, they automatically feel like, oh my God, we got to take this person down because they stand out in a way that we aren't comfortable with. So that's what happened here. I clarified the Five of Cups in reverse to get the Five of Cups in reverse again, and the Queen of Wands still don't care. Yeah, they don't care about your whys, why you brought confusion into their life. They don't care about any of that. And see, like I told you earlier, the Queen of Wands could be a little witchy, dibble and dabbling, magician in reverse. So this is how they attacked the Queen of Wands as well. It wasn't just physically with the Five of Wands, it was spiritually as well. So this Queen of Wands could have had a lot of spiritual attacks thrown at them by the same people who couldn't destabilize them physically. or they couldn't ruin their reputation. King of Pentacles in reverse. You're dealing with some real greedy motherfuckers too. Because this is people who have their own money, their own shit to worry about, but they were so concerned with yours. Honey, they threw everything at you but the kitchen sink. And if they could, they would have threw that too. I clarified the Five of Cups in reverse to get the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. But you just stayed true to the mission. Page of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Swords. You know who your open enemies are. Even if they don't know you, they open enemies. You know they are. In the allegory of Jesus, Jesus said he knew someone was going to betray him. And he said it out loud. And that person ended up betraying him. We always know. I always know when and how somebody going to try to betray me. And why. We know. We can see it on them. It's on their spirit. So it's in their eyes. It's in their communication with you. It's in their compliments to you. It's very off-putting. To say the least. You know? And then you have the ones here who failed at destroying you. Just kind of sitting in the background watching to see what you're saying. Are you going to say their name? Are you going to talk about them? Or are you going to talk about your problems? Or are you going to talk about the setbacks they threw at you? They just want to know. They just want to, they get off on hearing that even the slightest thing they did towards you worked. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you just keep moving. They weren't even, maybe they were part of the plan in some way, but they're not the plan. So it's really no need to give them what they want. Because justice is already being served. So, Yeah. Show me this. Yeah, the World and the Eight of Wands. Something's coming at you fast. Big changes. Major Arcana, the World and the uprights. Just because you stuck to the path with the Knight of Pentacles. Let me move this real quick. Okay. So since you stuck to the path, new worlds are opening up for you. And on some spiritual shit, you're being guided through new portals. Like VIP portals though. And then some of you guys got backstage access. So maybe you're going to a concert with the World card, you got backstage passes, or you got really good seats. Like you could sit, like maybe you guys are sitting like, I don't know. I just heard 4K, I don't know. But it's something where you get like a VIP pass. I love the World card in the upright. It's ruled by Saturn, god of karma and time. So it's like your time. Eight of Wands. It's like something's gonna come in and it's gonna like prompt a change. This could be a change you've wanted. And it's like the message is coming in. The opportunity is opened up. It's something positive that's being shot towards you with the World. It's gonna put you in a new space and time, a new environment, a new space in the world. You could be moving from one state to another, something like that. Somebody could be considering moving out of country. Show me this. Three of Pentacles, yeah. Wherever you going, people gonna be glad you arrived. This is like, oh, I've been waiting for you to get here. Bitch. Six of Wands and an upright at the bottom of the deck. I knew you could get the job done. Somebody is about to be received very well. Okay? Somebody couldn't wait till somebody like you showed up. And I'm not really feeling like this is romantic. I mean, everybody's life is different. But this is like you being put in the right place at the right time. I love the Six of Wands in the upright. I love the World in the upright. The Three of Pentacles in the upright. I love it. This is good energy. It's like wherever spirit is placing you or pushing you towards, when you get there, you will be well received. And it's like, oh my God, you could even... Some people may say you like a breath of fresh air or something. You could be a straight shooter. You see how he's got the arrow here? You could be a straight shooter. That could be refreshing to someone, that you a straight shooter. Maybe because you just say what you mean and you mean what you say and nobody has to try to guess. Or they know if like, because the Three of Pentacles, like, if this is somebody you're going to partner up on something with, they know that if they go to the meeting with you, you're going to be like direct, asking the right questions, saying what needs to be said, straight to the point. Six of Wands, they know something going to be successful when they dealing with you. You're going to find that people are going to have a great respect for you as well with the Six of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this could have something to do with work or something like that. But I mean, like, this is positive. Even if you get a new job, you might like it there. You might feel like I can grow here. I can make a lot of money here. I can make good connections here. Like, it's something positive that you're being shot towards or that's coming at you. Either way, it's going to reach you. And with the world, this is going to prompt like a positive change in your life. And you're going to have the right people around you. Everybody that's going to be in this specific space or group or whatever it is, they all want success. All of them. And then you might even feel like, wow, I found my people. You mean to tell me everybody want to be successful? Oh, I'm around the right ones. And then y'all learning from each other with the Three of Pentacles. Show me. Hermit, yeah, because everybody got some type of wisdom they can bring to the table. Everybody has experienced something, major arcana, that was either life-changing or edified them on a soul level, and they brought it to how they make their money with the Three of Pentacles. Whatever this is good. I see people sitting around like a table with like some screens in front of them. And they're like, well, how did you come to that equation? And then here come the Hermit. Hermit's like, oh, this is how I came to that equation. 6 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and everybody like, oh my God, thank you. Like, it's like something is about to get easier. Something's about to come together. It's gonna make things, thank you, Spirit, flow like a well-oiled machine, they're telling me. Everybody is cooperating. Now this Hermit might be the leader, but not a leader like, oh, I'm better than you leader. Just like, oh, I've experienced a lot. And it's trust here with the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Like, oh, well, I trust your guidance, because the Hermit's got the dog here. That's like a guide. It's like, oh, in the Lantern, I trust your guidance. Everybody is going to play an important role, but it's a respect for this Hermit. Like, well, I know this Hermit is solid. Let's run it by the Hermit real quick. So you could even start like a consultant business on something that you're well versed in, and then people come to you for that. If this is a new opportunity you're creating for yourself, you know how they be like, oh, we'll call an expert. You know, like say your battery messed up in your device and you can't fix it. You go to a shop. And then they look at it, oh yeah, it's an outdated battery. We can replace it for $25. Boom. You went to an expert. It's something like that. But I feel like it's inclusive though. Like this, so there's like this expert on something is a part of the whole. So there's like mutual respect and trust there with the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. All right, let's move forward. Like everybody knows something though. Like everybody knows something. Everybody is successful in their own right. So it's cool. Okay, what do we have for the collective, please? Four of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands. So some of you guys right now could be in this space in your life where you are really holding firm on the boundaries you set for yourself and others. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I just heard I had enough. So this is like the straw that broke the camel's back, or how they say one rotten apple spoils the bunch or something like that. Like I see somebody with the 4 of Pentacles just putting up with a lot of shit, right? Just trying to stay solid, just holding on. Somebody just putting up with a lot of shit. But with the 7 of Wands, it's like they got tried for the last time. And this is not to say this person is taking out their frustration from all the times that were tried onto one person. But what has happened here for someone, oh, excuse me, I just had a burp. The lessons they've learned by this has made them start to set boundaries. So it's crazy how it happens in my mind. I'm seeing it from the past to the forward. I'm seeing like somebody just putting up with a lot of shit, expressing the boundary. Like, I don't like this. This is not cool. When people do this, like someone is trying to express the boundary, but still hold true to whatever the fuck's going on around it. But there's some particular instance what happens with the 7 of Wands where they have to really be like, you know what, fuck it. Now you become, whatever straw that broke the camel's back becomes the precedence for something. Hey, Shamika. It's like, okay, somebody come in with some old energy that you had already stopped tolerating. There's somebody come in with that same old energy, and they have to become the precedence for the new way you about to go about this energy. Like, soon as you see it, you cutting it off. Queen of Swords. So I just feel like somebody's had enough and they're really holding true to their boundaries. Devil and the 10 of swords. Yeah, somebody's been through a lot. A lot. Lot of wicked type shit that whoever this person is had to deal with. 7 of Wands, somebody could even feel like, damn, why all these demonic ass people always coming at me? Want to connect to me, want to attach to me, want to link with me. And so with the 4 of Pentacles, somebody's just like holding back their energy. They don't want to give that shit to nobody because they like, none of you demons is about to get in close quarters with me. But it's through experience because, see, the Queen of Swords has been through a lot of pain and experienced a lot of shit. So I just feel like that has something to do here with this 10 of Swords and the Devil. It's like you tired of people bringing their demons to you. So now you just blocked off. It's really hard to access your heart chakra because you see how he's got the coin over the heart chakra. It's like it's really hard for people to access that now. You've also too become very good at spotting out which demons are attracted to you, or which on a more mundane level, which low vibing type of shit always seem to come your way. You've been able to spot that out. Something to do with your energy signature. You got the Ace of Cups here with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is really working hard not to become bitter and emotionally closed off. Somebody is really trying to hold on to whatever ounce of like love and empathy they have left. And somebody came and kind of like tipped the scale with the 7 of Wands. And it's just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Now people just kind of like got one time to show you disloyalty or bad character, and you just like done. 6 of Swords in the upright. Yeah. And you just really trying here with the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups to just keep your heart pure, even while setting these boundaries and experiencing this evil betrayal and wickedness that people bring to you. It's like you still just trying to like keep your heart clean through it all, because that means something to you. So you could be very spiritual, or you could be very like loving and compassionate with the Ace of Cups, and you just don't want to have to destroy that part of you just because of like how people come towards you. Oh, there it is. All right. Show me this. Yeah, Judgment. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like somebody been through a lot, but they still be trying to do the right thing, or they still try to keep some type of love in their heart, some type of kindness, willingness to trust and be open. That's so important to somebody. With the Judgment, they want this to be like a part of like their new life, because somebody is getting new life breathed into them. Show me. Chariot, Spirit is in the building. You're going to be okay. You're going to move through, you know. You're going to get through whatever this is. Like, you've gotten through a lot. But you're being propelled into the spaces you need to be in. I just feel like someone with like a tender sensibility like you have to have stronger boundaries than anyone else around you. And I'm not calling you weak or nothing like that, you know, because love is powerful. Compassion is power. Grace is power. It's beautiful. But when you embody that much of it, you got to have stronger boundaries than anyone else, because not only does that attract people who need it and who are willing to give back, it attracts people who don't deserve it and will misuse it and abuse it. So with the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords here, you have to guard that heart, that Ace of Cups. You know what I mean? Because like a person with a good heart will take note of another person with a good heart, and they'll say to themselves like, man, that person cool, or they kind. I'm not going to do that to them. I'm not going to say that to them. They're going to have emotional intelligence. So you may have worked on your emotional intelligence to a way where you can spot out somebody who operates in the same emotional space as you. Some people will see somebody who is emotionally available and open and warm and compassionate, like, man, they a sucker. I could do to them what was done to me, or I could get over on them. It's just collective. They don't care. They'll forgive me. They nice. They kind. You know, people will take advantage of that. So you have to be the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords. You have to be, for self-preservation. Self-preservation is necessary. Just because you embody a gang of compassion and grace don't mean you have to give it to everybody who comes looking for it. That's not what that means at all. You know? All right, gang. Let's move forward. Now my baby crying. He like, it's time for you to get off live, lady. I think that boy cats are more vocal than girl cats. Boy cats talk a lot. Girl cats seem to be pretty quiet, in my experience. Okay, let's see, guys. Oh, they are, Tanaya? Okay. I was thinking that. Shout out to everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you guys. What do we have for the collective, please? You guys got Tree. Let them go. Oh my goodness. Number 18, break it down to the 9. So somebody has cycled themselves out of your life, okay? And they are rooted inside of you some kind of way. I feel like you still be going through heartbreak about whoever this person is, even if they're not in your life no more. It's something rooted within you that has something to do with them. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tanaya. But yeah, somebody has someone deeply rooted inside of them. And the branches are on fire. Okay, lightning done struck these branches. It's time to let this go. I'm telling you, and I said that to y'all earlier. Whatever it is that you got so deeply rooted in you that you still mad about it to this day and it's been over. You didn't cry. You don't even cry no more. You're just mad now. You just got a grudge now. You're gonna block your own blessings doing that. Don't make that your God. Like don't get up thinking about it. Go into bed thinking about it. Think about it all. Like let them go. But or whatever it is, this card says, you often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving you nothing in return. Sometimes we even feel we've inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry for them. Period. All across the board, we talked about this. The family part, we spent so much on that at the top of the reading. All of that shit. It's time to let it go. Baby, you got to live your life. You got to live your fucking life. Release the guilt of what happened to you as well. I love you. My condolences to whatever innocence was lost throughout this process, but it's time to live your life. It's time to let it all go. Plant a new tree, plant a new seed. But this life is about you. And people will infect you in some kind of way, and you'll carry that shit for decades on you. No, it's time to let it all go. Yeah, bottom of the deck is universe. We are all just stardust. Yeah, it's time to let it go. You need to be free from whatever this is. I know you mad. I know it hurt. I know you were vulnerable. I know they did this and they did that. I already know. I already know everything they did. Trust me. But at the end of the day, it ain't worth your inner peace. Oh, I got inner peace. I just feel like they need to. Well, then you ain't got no inner peace around it. You ain't. Fuck them. Your nervous system shot to hell. Your immune system fucked up. Your stomach fucked up. Your appetite fucked up. Your weight fluctuating up and down. It's not worth it. All right, let's see. All right, you guys got villain. Okay, so you're probably the villain in people's stories, or people probably the villain in your story. And guess what? Sometimes villains be getting over. I'll tell you that right now. But see, you got to be careful, because you could be around a lot of people or a lot of energies, or you could have come in contact with this somewhere on your journey, where people who are in a constant state or mindset of victimhood, they're always searching for a new villain. They don't want to go right there and dive into that sea and replenish themselves and cleanse themselves. That might be significant for someone. You might need to get some beach water to incorporate into your spiritual cleanses. But anyway, somebody don't want to cleanse or or heal from this victim mindset. So they just constantly looking for new people to be the villain in their story. New they even looking at background characters, people that ain't even playing a daily role in they story. They didn't make them the villain too. You know? But this might be the timeline where you decide, okay, since everybody said I was the villain, I'm about to really show them how I could be one. And it ain't gonna be about you attacking them or harming them, because that's not what you did in the first fucking place to become their villain. Okay? It was something about your story that made them want to paint you as the villain. So now you're gonna really get the story together. And you're gonna really show how you can be the villain. Alright, this card is number 38, which breaks down to the master number 11. Let's read this. It says, you can always rewrite the story. A hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. Excuse me. So after all the shit you've been through, yeah, you are the villain. And I feel like you the villain too in your story to people who don't know how to take accountability for shit. You ever met someone who like slighted you or wrongly painted a picture of you or lied on you, and then you speak up for yourself, or you set a boundary, now all of a sudden you attacking them, you the villain, when all you did was like speak your truth, set the story straight. You could have went through something hellish. It said to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. You could have went through some shit that fucked your world up, and motherfuckers playing victim to your circumstances. That's when you know people be taking your personal life too personally. They need to back the fuck up. If you are reclaiming yourself after a personal tragedy, get all these anxious, meddling minded ass motherfuckers out of your energy, because they don't want to give you time to process nothing. They don't want to give you time to think about some shit, heal, replenish. They don't want to. They just want you to be like active in their story. You know how hard it is to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy? Only a true empath would know that and know how to react to that type of energy, or not react, respond, or hold space for that type of energy. Some people ain't went through shit except being broken up with. So you be the villain then. You was already gonna be the villain because they was looking for a new one. And then they just so happened to stumble across you. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. You guys got raindrops. Take a chance on them. Remember I was telling you earlier at the top of the reading about just getting out and having some fun and not thinking too serious into it. Like, it's okay. Like, you can share an umbrella with somebody. That don't mean y'all besties or y'all romantic. Y'all in a relationship forever now. Like, just enjoy life. Okay? Just try to get along with people. And I already know, I can already hear some, I don't like people. Okay, well, if you don't like people, then guess what's going to happen? People ain't going to like you. So I don't know what to tell you. I get it. You've been through a lot. You jaded. You hurt. You got your reasons, but hey, if that's the box you want to paint yourself into, you can't be afraid of that reflecting within the walls of that box. Oh, I don't like nobody and fuck everybody. I don't need nobody. Okay, fine. But when that just keeps echoing back to you, that's a dangerous mindset to be in. Though some people are warranted, I can't tell you how to feel. I'm not your God, but I can tell you that if you carry that energy, that becomes part of your energy signature. And people will want to stay far the fuck away from you. They'll not want to cooperate with you. Because that type of energy comes with a certain type of mindset. That certain type of mindset comes with a certain type of communication. And it's very off-putting. All right, so it's okay to just like do some shit, You don't got to give people the PIN code to your ATM card, but just take a chance sometimes. Have a random conversation. All they want to talk about was the grapes and the oranges at the market. I'm just trying to shop. Well, maybe that little frivolous 4-minute conversation could have brightened up your day or their day or led to something bigger. You just never know. All right. You guys got Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. Yeah, like unplug. We talk so much about being plugged into the matrix, but what about this spiritual psychosis matrix that people are plugged into? Motherfuckers need to unplug from that too. It makes you insufferable. Everybody needs to unplug for a spell. Shit. You know how unnatural it is to be trying to have access to everything, plugged into everything 24/7? That shit takes away the natural balance of things. We're not supposed to be so plugged into all this shit 24/7. We not. Why do you think everybody always talking about the nostalgia from the 90s before cell phones and internet really blew up like that? Because everybody was outside, getting dirty, drinking from the water hose, having a good time, being free, going to dance parties, going to kickbacks. We were like living life. We weren't just glued to screens and mad at people who live like 17,000 miles away from us. Like, it was a simpler time. Like, we need to get back to unplugging. Okay? Because people will be mad at you that you're not plugged into the matrix 24/7. It's time to unplug. It really is. It says, it's time you took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube. Try out guided meditation. Read a book from a genre you might not usually read. Take a rising stroll around your neighborhood and discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respects to ourselves. I'm telling you, unplug from all this shit and recharge. Because how you mad at somebody that live in Australia and you live in Oakland? Like, what is going on? Like, the way people are plugged in now is unhealthy. It's unhealthy. You got 17 different apps to talk to one person. And then think they don't need to recharge from that. Hell, you need to recharge from that shit. Like, everybody needs time to detach. And she got her rose quartz right there. Her tea, her plant. You know, like, you might need to just get back to nature. Get up and go sit outside. take an early morning stroll, like it said, like and smell the dew on the bushes and the leaves and shit. Smell how it smelled early in the rising and get up with the sunrise. Like, yeah, it's time for somebody to get more poised. Move with intention. Don't be rushing all over the place. What are you rushing for? You just walking from the kitchen to your room. Like, somebody needs to become more intentional with their body and their movements and becoming in sync with all that shit. Like, I feel like the climate is really pushing us towards the hurry up and buy, hurry up and buy, hurry up and buy, or hurry up and move, hurry up and say, hurry up and do, hurry up and think, hurry up and respond, hurry up and feel, hurry up and be mad. Like, it's just too much. It's too much. And some of that shit we're internalizing from people and spaces we're not physically in. And that is not healthy. It's time to unplug sometimes. Like, you don't got to feel everything. You don't got to internalize everything. You don't got to enmesh with everything. It's okay to pull back so you can recharge yourself. All right, let's move forward. Okay, let's see. Let's try to get these without dropping anything. One day I'm gonna have my big desk, y'all, and then we gonna be really outside. While we inside. When HB3 said on Friday, we outside, but we inside. Okay, let's see, guys. Ashe HB3. Okay, you guys got winged seer, number 12, breaking down to the 3. Okay, so you guys, you could have the gift of clairvoyance. Okay, it says you see clearly, clairvoyance. You might be able to remote view. Like, some people have sentience where they can feel things, clairaudience where they can hear things that are said away from them, hear conversations that they're not present to be in. With clairvoyance, you can see things taking place. Now, you can embody all the clairs, but when you're clairvoyant, you can see things taking place, but you might not have the audio to it. But if you clairsentient with it, you can see it and feel the energy in the space, what was going on. You can feel it. And then if you clairaudient and clairvoyant, you can see and hear things as it's happening. So, like, spirit will give you a vision of something that's going on, and you'll be able to hear what they're saying as things are taking place. So the clairs are amazing. I love talking about them. We'll be on here all night. But so maybe with the wing seer here, maybe when you dream, you tend to like astral travel. Like, you see all the eyes on the wings. Like, you may have multiple dreams and one sleep. You know what I'm saying? And one resting, you may have like 6, 7 dreams. Or like, you may pick up on 6 or 7 different meanings of the one dream. You know what I mean? So, um, for those of you who feel like when you're sleeping, you super out of body and like you super traveling, you might want to sleep with like a hematite and a black obsidian on you, or certain crystals in your pillowcase or grids under your bed and shit like that, so that you could be grounded, and then that soul retrieval cannot be such a shock to your system. Because if you look at her eyes, it kind of feel like when she come back to her physical body, it's like shocking. So when you get up, you may feel like not so much unrested, but just like, damn. Like you may feel like you've been, maybe unrested. You may feel like, damn, where was I? Like you may really feel the transition from the dream realm to the physical. Like it may really take a toll on your body or you mentally. So you might have to learn how to ground within that area. Because I see somebody like being a strong seer, but it's like all over the place. But let's read this. Okay. It says your clairvoyant ability is being enhanced by the winged seer. You may be able to tune in and remote view, almost be able to see behind closed doors and into rooms and receive images that let you know what someone is doing without you actually being there at the time. And all of these experiences will either empower or scare you. You have asked for more information. Ask to discover what you need to know. Now the information has come to you. Now that the information has come to you, you must be courageous and take action based on what you cannot logically explain. It is important now, more than ever, to be honest with what you can see, but most of all, to be honest with your own self. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. One of the things that stuck out to me, it says, you have asked for more information. Ask to discover what you need to know. Now that the information has come to you, you must be courageous and take action based on what you cannot logically explain. So some of you guys have gifts and you be like, oh, Spirit, show me more. Whatever, however you talk to your gifts or your guides, that's your business. But you could be asking for that. Oh, I wish my gift was stronger in this. I wish my gift could see that stronger in that. And you're going to be getting that. Okay, so make sure you prepare for that. Because one of the things about having these types of gifts is that you won't have physical proof. And you'll have to like lean on and trust your intuition alone. There will be times when you will be given visions or audibles or feelings about some shit and you can't logically put your finger on. Like you could be in an environment and your body just start feeling like, we need to go. We need to go. And you might tell somebody and they be like, why? And you be like, I don't know right now, but I just know we need to go. And then y'all leave. And then you get word back later like, man, somebody just came over here and tried to rob the party, or a fight broke out, or something like, and you'll be thinking like, damn, I'm glad I listened to my body and told me to go. Or if you a seer, you can see something transpire in that space. It may come to you in a dream. And then you just know that that's going to happen when you get there. Or if you clairaudient, you could hear conversations that happen in spaces before you get there. You'll know it's like a knowing, so you have to trust it. Because when you don't, man, yep. And that's the thing, you can't always try to logically explain intuition. You can't. There's no way to just logically explain intuition or spiritual gifts. People can try. Science can take a good hit at it. But it's trusting the unknown, the unseen, or the unforetold, whatever, however you want to, title it. All right, let's see. And that shit can take a toll on you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Look at her eyes. You think people want to see certain shit all the time? Hear certain shit? Dream certain shit? People be like, oh, I'm clairvoyant, or I'm psychic, or I'm a medium. Like, and people just think it's all shits and giggles and fun and rainbows, and you get to connect happy people to other happy people. That shit is exhausting sometimes. Especially if you get visited by spirits that are restless and shit. Like, it's not all glitz and glam. That shit can be exhausting. That's why a lot of people who use their gifts take a lot of time to rest and recuperate, because that shit is draining. And if you're not taking good care of yourself, and you don't have people in your life who help take care of you or love you, that shit can be exhausting. So, it's not always just like, oh, I got a gift. Depending on what kind of gift you got, that shit could get heavy. And don't let nobody gaslight you, spiritually bypass that shit to make you feel like some other shit. No. That shit can be draining. Y'all remember on Minority Report where they had those oracles down in that little thing and they kept them in that water, and they kept the little shock things on their head? Part of the reason they kept them in that water is because to dive into like the yin realm, the unseen realm, or whatever, you need that water, that fluidity, and the vessel has to stay replenished. That's why they kept them in water, but they also kept those things on their head so that they could see the prophecies, they could see what was going to happen. They were just sucking those oracles dry. But they kept them in the water, not because they gave a fuck about them, but because they knew if they didn't replenish them in some kind of way, they wasn't going to be able to see through them or utilize their gifts, their power. Okay, you guys got number 20, Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. All right, so like I say, this kind of reminds me, you see how she got that sword? This kind of reminds me of that Queen of Swords card you guys had earlier. Yeah, it's just time to really speak up for yourself in spaces that make you feel uncomfortable, because you see her eyes. Eyes are the windows to the soul, right? If you look at this, the image of these eyes, they look very innocent and very they look very innocent and very concerned. So you may feel concerned, like, oh, if I got to stand up to this person, how they gonna feel? Or am I gonna have to fight this person? You may have to stand up to somebody who presents themselves as like aggressive and always ready for a fight. Okay? But you're going to have to do it anyway, because somebody is used to presenting themselves like that and getting people to back down. It says, the time of truth is over. It's time to speak your truth and be strong. People have taken over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for without doing the work themselves. They have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature. But enough is enough. Sad as it is, it's time to change this, to cut away the cords between you and those who have taken so much. And now you will go into battle. Yes, it is sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy is sad for you. But do not allow sorrow and guilt to neglect self-protection. Honor yourself. Raise your sword and do not back down. Yes, you are going to have to stand up to some people. Remember when I saw that Queen of Swords? I told you guys earlier that somebody was saying like enough is enough. And this card says that. So yeah, it's time to just kind of like call a spade a spade. Put people in their place if they want to, if not like unnecessarily, but if people are coming towards you with some type of misplaced aggression and all this shit, you're gonna have to stand up for yourself. It doesn't matter. You gotta let go of fear. You gotta advocate for yourself. Because if not, motherfuckers will walk all over you. And somebody does want what you have. Like I told you earlier with that Four of Wands twice and that Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody wants your life, or they just kind of like want whatever it is. I don't know. But they didn't work for it. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And you have. So you have to protect everything you have. Everything you worked hard for. It's time to protect that shit. The changes you've made. All of that. People don't get to just come in and try to shake your table because they ain't built their own. All right, gang. That was your energy check-in, collective tarot reading. I love you guys so much. Thanks again to everybody who liked the video. A shout out again to my magical members and moderators of the channel, my loyal subscribers. I love you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading with me or purchase anything from my websites. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can.